On today's video, we got a ton of events happening in Rise of Kingdoms that we haven't talked about yet at all. This video is all about that anniversary event, how you can get the best bang out of your buck. Is it worth it to invest in it or not? Is it good stuff? Is it bad stuff? Everything you need to know about that event. Also, we're going to talk about OSIRIS League betting, which is finally out, what I am betting on right now. I'm going to talk a lot more in depth about this on a stream coming up this week. And we're also going to talk about OSIRIS League in general, a little bit about the Mightiest Governor that's going on, which is in parallel with a bunch of other things. Everything and anything you need to know that's happening in Rise of Kingdoms right now in this video. So sit back, enjoy, and yeah, get on with it. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to Gekko Gaming. Look at our calendar. It is full of events, and this is all the first anniversary events. We're going to go over one by one, take a look at them, let you guys know about a bunch of things about these events. We're just going to plow through them because they are very straightforward seasonal events. So this is a newer one, kind of. Sign in spoil. All you got to do is sign in for 5 days out of the 8 days that it's available, or 7 days that it's available. Well, 8 days technically. If you log in all 8 days, you get massive rewards. Pretty straightforward. Not the craziest of rewards. You do get 80 legendary commander sculptures, which is kind of nice. Some gold keys. A nice little teleport. A 10,000 level 4 reserve is really neat. It's the first time you can really get them for free. That is not Lost Kingdom. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. A little bit of AP. Some, you'd call it an assortment of rewards. That is decent. That's not that bad just for signing in every day during the event. The next thing is Anniversary Celebration. What this is your cookie cutter seasonal event type of thing. 5 days, 7 days total, 5 days worth of different quests being open, and a total of 7 days that you can essentially get them done. Each day comes with 3 new categories and a bunch of different missions you got to get through. What you're accumulating is 100 total multipliers on this chest, which will be available during the last day for you to get. If you want to know a little bit more about how seasonal event works and all that stuff, you haven't done one of these before in Rise of Kingdoms, I'll leave you a card up on the top to a video where I explain to you how you can maximize your efficiency during these events. We'll talk about that tip in a little bit on this video as well. And so you can see on day 1, field collection, I just picked up a bit more resources, and it got me through. Now what you're earning is burning candles as well as birthday cakes, essentially pieces. So cream cake. You can end up with 10 of these by logging in all 5 days. And the question is, what do you do with these pieces? So there are 2 types of candles, burning candle and not burning candles, essentially. And the way it works is you're gonna get these non-burning candles through looking for candles. Map collecting resources out of the map. City collection, collecting resources in your city. And defeating barbarians will give you these different candles. And as an alliance, you're going to take your anniversary candles and you're going to light them up. You're going to get burning candles in return, and you're going to help contribute to your alliance's rewards. There are 2 types of seasonal events, ones that are alliance based and ones that are individual based. The individual based have 25 levels, and each individual works on their own rewards. These guys, the whole alliance works to get individually. Each person will get these rewards, as well as having leftover pieces like these burning candles, which you can technically just keep holding, right? And then from there, these can be used to get some awesome party favors. Some of these favors include a anniversary cake, a 7-day joyful feast skin, 20 gold keys, a permanent joyful feast skin, 30 legendary commander sculpture heads, 50 gold stars, and then as many 1 hour speed ups and as many level 1 resource packs as you can possibly think of. I kind of like this to an extent because I don't know whether this is worth it or not. I haven't done the math just yet. You can get 1 piece for 100 gems, so I'm not sure 1 hour speed up is worth 100 gems. But if you end up with some leftovers for some shape or form, it's nice that you can exchange them for a little bit of hours worth of speed ups. But anyway, The way this works is you're gonna need 750 candles to get all of the legendary commander heads, 200 candles to get the skin, and 400 of these for the gold keys, and finally another 100 for the cake. So if you want to get all the cool rewards, you're gonna need 1450 burning candles to get in 7 days, which is not very easy. It's not hard, but it's not very easy. You got to grind your way through the 7 days or spend the money. Unfortunately though, to get the gold heads and to get the skin, you're gonna have to pay a hefty price. And this is actually a very hefty price, because it'll cost you 10,000 gems to get this, based on the fact that you can get the cakes for 100 gems a pop. Where is that? That's in here? No, that's in here. So 100 gems a pop, that is 10,000 gems for the skin. And on top of that, you're gonna need to spend a whopping 30,000 gems to get the 30 heads. And even more than that, you can go crazier. And so the numbers are 300 pieces of cake for the gold heads, 100 pieces of cake for the skin, and 250 pieces of cake for the stars. Obviously, you're not gonna get only 10 from the daily sign-ins on the whatchamacallit, where is it? Celebration cake. No, it's the, where is it? Anniversary celebration. So you're not only gonna have 10 of these. Obviously, you're gonna have to either spend gems or buy the packs that are coming. In general, seasonal event packs are the best ones to get. They're always well worth the bang for your buck in terms of speed ups, in terms of resources. Sometimes they come with gold keys, which is fantastic. And you get a bunch of these items where you'll probably get cake, pieces of cake, as well as candles. That should be coming out on day 3 or day 4 of the event. It usually, I think, comes out on day 4. And so I'm probably gonna end up spending the 390 for the first time ever and picking up all the packs for the season. If not, I can probably say that I'll definitely buy at least one $100 pack, if not more. It just depends on how many pieces of cake and how many candles you get out of it. And ideally, get the rewards that I'm looking for, which for me, the priority, first and foremost, is the permanent skin and the heads. These are my primary objective, which is going to require still 400 total pieces of cake, which, depending on how many you get, it's going to be a lot. And then we'll see about how many candles I have left for the anniversary cake, as well as for gold keys. I'm passing on the stars, even though maybe with 390 you'll be able to get the stars as well. We'll have to find that out. But for now, that's this event right here. Remind you that there are plenty of things you can do, including getting these pieces of puzzle on Thursday on. And there is one more event that we're going to talk about in a moment that has to do with the first event, the first anniversary events. One thing I wanted to point out to you guys is what I'm doing right now, which is I am gathering with 4,500 troops total. You're asking, why is that? The answer is pretty simple. You can see clearly that gathering gold is not a good idea. And I am quite frankly going to return these after I'm done with the recording. I just didn't have any tiles next to me. Anyway, the point of this is pretty simple. It takes a good 20 minutes to gather food and wood, 24 minutes to gather stone, and a lot longer to gather gold. But as I mentioned in a previous video, one of the things that the game takes into account is that everybody's gonna be gathering, including much newer players as well as more veterans. And so finishing a level 1 tile does give a substantial amount of candles, which I mentioned in the video that was carded up on the top earlier. But turns out you don't even need to finish a level 1 tile. All you gotta do is gather more than 127,000 resources at a time that you're able to get between 1 and 2 candles every time. And so what I've been doing is I've been sending 4,500 troops, which is 153,000 resources, 2 tiles, and when they've been coming back, I've been getting more and more and more of these candles. So if you do while you're not able to do barbarians, you gotta chill, you're at work or something, and you can log in every 20 minutes or so to send more gatherers, excellent way to get yourself candles. Send 4,500 troops to each tile nearby. Just remember that you're leaving the tile half done, and you don't want to be that guy. So remember to come back and finish the same tiles, which is what we've been doing in the last 2 days or so. I haven't been doing this that much because I'm not very good at keeping up with things. But I'm already at almost 200 candles from hunting barbarians with the bare minimum like AP that I need to stay below that daily consumption, that daily reward. That and gathering 200 of those candles. So I don't know. You guys should definitely try it out and let me know if it helps you out, max out the rewards, at least as many as you can get. When you're talking about events that are level 25 individually, that's the key to get to level 25, by the way. Let's go back and talk about this Pinnacle of Strength event. It's an event that I kind of dislike because you do get 5 heads for 1 million power gained. And on top of all that, for every anniversary candle you do get 200 points, so you can get good points by gathering here. But to get to 1 million, you're going to need to gather stupendous amounts of anniversary candles, which is not realistic. And so now you're going to have to gain power. Gaining power shouldn't be too difficult if you want to speed up some researches, some buildings and whatnot to get yourself ahead. Just a quick reminder, there are 7 days on this event, so don't rush. As you can see, I'm at 147, and that's all naturally. No speed ups, no nothing. I know that at the end, what will most likely happen is I'll speed up this research and get it over with, but you don't have to. And the reason I'm not a fan of this event is because it's requiring a pretty significant push, and the rewards are kind of astonishingly good. And I really don't understand why there are level 5 material chests of choice in here, as well as a permanent skin, legendary skin that is not that good, but still 180 minutes worth of speed ups, 10,000 gems, 30 sculptures, and 10 of these is just way too much. Way too much. And it's a very unfair thing even for medium spenders, because quite frankly, I don't think anyone can compete with this in this kingdom, at least in this set of kingdoms that we are. I'm not a fan of this event personally, but at least you can get 5 commander heads with 1 million power. So start pushing, doing your thing. You have 7 days. Take your time, get it done. Finally, we can talk about something a little bit more interesting, like the Allure of Gold, Eye for Talent, and League Bets. Allure for Gold is an event that people need to be very careful about, because it's not only daily quests but weekly quests, which means you don't need to finish all of this today. Obviously, you can't log in 5 days in today, but you don't have to make a purchase right away. You can wait until the end of this period to make one of your first purchases, which will allow you to get through at least one set of days, 1 week of days worth of dailies, so you can buy something meaningful rather than just buy something to get this. Eye for Talent is an event, and this resets on Monday, it said, or something like that. Anyway, you have Eye for Talent, which guess correctly and win amazing rewards. Who will be victorious? So my first 2 picks, just like off the bat, I wasn't really thinking about it too much, was obviously our boys JWM and NB1. Now, I'm not sure about this choice. I'm still on the fence about NB1. But there are definitely plenty of awesome people in here, plenty of awesome kingdoms and alliances. Big shout out to all the folks in here who have proven themselves through and through. And this is going to be really interesting. What's really weird though is that you can get bonus picks by unlocking and buying bundles. Now, for the sake of content, we will be buying this bundle, and tomorrow on stream we will be talking about this. By the way, this week, stream on Tuesday, not Wednesday. I won't be home Wednesday. I will be home Tuesday, so we'll be doing that then. And on this Tuesday, we'll talk about these picks. The interesting thing is, if you guess correctly in each one of these levels, I don't know what it means rewards level. Like, I don't understand exactly how these rewards really work. There is a pretty decent explanation in here. Each governor will have a maximum of 5 picks. On the course of the event, all governors will have 2 free picks and 3 that you gotta purchase. Pick a reward. Pick rewards begin at level 1, but governors may purchase Better's bundles to upgrade their rewards received from successful picks. And so the more you buy, the better your reward level is, and then the more you can get out of the pick. I don't know how much of a fan of that I am, but I do like the fact that even at level 1, you get a nice little set of rewards. And I think that $10 for a next batch, the upgrade is not that substantial. So maybe I wouldn't recommend spending the money on bonus picks, but we will do it for the sake of content. Finally, league bets. And this is where I stand right now. This is not final. Well, we're going to do this on stream. This was just like me playing with this, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. We have our home alliance, JWM. And then I have C9N and 400 as like the underdog dark horses. As you can see, C9N is really getting a little bit more favoritism, a little bit more of a push than 400 are. And while I do really like the folks at War Z, and also the same goes for guys at 163, somehow like it worked out that this is all of our folks, like, and this is all our Lost Kingdom. And so I find it pretty cool. You click add. It's a shame you can't edit, and then you just add coins. When I did this in the beginning, I didn't do my daily stuff on here, so I had very little coins. Tomorrow on stream, we'll talk about all the bets. But I'm wondering how we're going to take it. We're going to do some changes in here. For now, this is what we have. I like the betting. I like that it's like candy. And the store. The store is looking a little questionable. Things are very expensive as far as I can see. The blueprints are kind of nice. This is really cool, but 10,000, I don't know who is going to be spending all that there. Legendary Commander Sculptures, you're going to need 7,500 of these to get 5. But I like the rewards a little bit. They're a bit expensive in my opinion, but hey, we got these guys to play with, so that could be kind of cool. 100 of each though, that's kind of nuts. And that's pretty much what's going on in Rise of Kingdoms right now in terms of events. We're going to do all the betting on stream tomorrow. And we're going to do a little bit of the barbarian hunting and candle hunting on stream tomorrow as well. And just to close this up, there's very little you can do when something like this happens in a Mightiest Governor. And it goes to show where we're going in KE as well. So Tamaris, you're nowhere near my reach, but hey, this is new. I like this. Anyway, I'm Gekko. I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Found it informative, helpful, useful. Slap a like on the video. Down below in the comments, let me know what you think about the events. If you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, anything, comments down below. I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Peace.